Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another NeuroCloud video. So this is my new account on the global server. The game has just launched, and of course you can see I already bought the skin for Nanaka. She's absolutely gorgeous. But of course this video is about which 3-star you should select, okay? So I've used my 3-star already, but I will go over your options and why you should pick some of the units. So first of all, this is the 3-star banner. It cost about 980, so this is the currency. This is not the premium currency, so everyone will have access to this 980 to purchase the 3-star selector. And you basically just get one copy of the unit, and you should choose wisely, okay? So first thing first, okay, this is a bit different in my opinion with the other 3-star selectors because there are lots of good units here, but some of the best ones are not available. For example, Aki is not there, also same as Hubble, okay? So you need to keep in mind, these units are not available in those selectors. Another thing I think everyone should be aware of is this doesn't go away, right? This doesn't go away. So what you want to do is probably, if you're doing rerolls or if you're going through the story, if you don't necessarily need units from here, you can actually just pull and see if you pull any of the units you want first, and then save the selector for another different unit. So that's my recommendation, okay? But now if you reach a point where you want to select the 3 stars, let's go over here and look at some of the choices. So in my honest opinion, and I agree with Mars's guide right here, those 3 would be your top choices. And choosing any one of them really depends on the team composition or the route you're going to. So let's take a look at my own account. Oh, not here. But for my account, I have the comp I wanted to run, which was the Hubble, Nanaka, Persica, and of course the free Croak core, right? The 4 core, and then I can have a 5th flex either in Angela or later on I built the Lamb. I'll explain this in greater detail next time when I have a guide on the team compositions, but this is what I want to build. And the reason why I chose Nanaka, again you can see here, is because Nanaka is one of the best healers, especially used in conjunction with the free healer Persica. Because she's got AoE heal, especially if you place her with the 2 range DPS, right? So either Lamb plus Hubble or Hubble plus Angelica. Oh, sorry, Angela as the support enabling the rest of the team. So Nanaka is usually the go-to. However, the 2 other choices are also viable in V and Florence. So when do you choose those? So most of the time you choose them when you have Nanaka already, okay? But also, you can choose one of them if you want to build a warrior composition. So Florence is very good, extremely strong damage reduction, and in terms of heals, okay, she runs a 2 meta compo, so usually her plus, for example, the free healer, versus Nanaka, more versatile in terms of working with range DPS because the AoE ground heal. Now warriors are going to be moving around, so Florence is better in that regard. And V is a very unique unit that has infinite range but is a warrior, okay? Scales super well. If you have Aki, for example, if that's what you rerolled for, you definitely want to pick up V, go for that dual core warrior composition. So again, very different in terms of your selection. The rest, I mean, these 2 are viable, but honestly I wouldn't recommend it. You can pick them up if you want to complete, I guess, your collection. Same with these below, right? Only if you want to complete your selection, but most of the people, those 3 are going to be the choices. So a lot of you in my previous video, I see you've commented on, let's say I pulled Nanaka and I pulled Hubble already, right? Who do I pick up next? So technically you can pick up V. V has infinite range, so could potentially work with Nanaka plus Percy and the Hubble for range. But however, you're gonna have to dive into warrior function cards if you're going to pick her and to make her extremely strong. Alternatively, you can pick up Florence. You can run Florence and a Nanaka because Nanaka is pretty much best in slot. But at this point, why Florence if you can have, for example, a 5-star Percy, right? So again, personal choices. I'm just laying out what they would do if you were to choose them, and the decision is on you. Okay, so that is a quick rundown. I'm not going to go over it too much, but a quick rundown of the 3-star selectors and the reasons why you would choose them. I can also go over some of the, I guess let's see, the important information on what they do exactly. And I'll have a link in the description. But as we can see, Nanaka super good healer, works with 2 range DPS, and V technically is a range DPS, but taps into the warrior function cards, and both really good, especially critting via functions, and pairs super well with Nanaka. So if you, for example, pick up Hubble and you pick up Nanaka and you're not going to get Aki, you can technically put V with Hubble and Nanaka. Right? And Florence, extremely strong. In some of the content, very good, okay, very good. Especially if it's a single target, you stack Florence plus the 5-star free healer. With revive and damage reduction, your tank is going to be a solo tanking a lot better. Alright, and the rest you can read. But yeah, like I said, this is the 3-star breakdown for the selection. And it's the freemium currency, no expiry date, so you can just save. And after you do a lot of the story quests, you'll get a ton of rewards, and you can decide how to spend your selector then if you want to. Anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here. I'll have the team composition guide coming up next shortly, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.